Um, hmm. Casca in the house. How you doing, sister? I wasn't in I hate it when I say good morning because it's good morning to me, but it's not fair. It's not good morning to you. I don't know why I torture myself over such small things. Anyway, no. Why do you ask if I've been talking a while? I am not. I was just kind of distracting because I'm working on my Costco order. I just ordered some sheets. Now I'm ordering. Yeah, I was. I kind of like I saw you and I was getting ready to say Costco in the house, but then something sidetracked me for a second, and I was trying to remember something. I couldn't remember it. Anyway, Costco in the house. How you doing, sister? Um, I'm the one who knocks. No, that was I'm the one who knocks. You know what? I'm the one who knocks. You know what I'm doing there? Anyone can figure out what I'm doing? You're pretty baller. I that was a little mashup. I know Kurt. Where's Kurt? Kurt loves some mashup. All right, I'm just finishing up. Well, yeah, kinda, but it's uh I want to see if someone can figure it out. It might be a bad impression. Sounded good in my head. I'll have to replay it. I'm the one who knocks. Holy shit. My throat is hurting a little bit today. 10 to noon. I don't want it scheduled. Let's do. What do I got today? I like 11. You know what? 10 to noon's fine. 10 to noon's fine. Come on, Ricky. Why you gotta shit on my waffles? You got the. I'm the one who knocks. Yeah, I mean, you know who it was. It can't be that bad. All right, but what show am I doing? I'm the one. No, that's bad. I'm the one who knocks. Yeah, it's kind of bad. So Sean Connery doing what show? All right, I just finished placing my Costco order. I've got a lot done this morning already. Decent amount of sleep. I've saved 5 hours shopping with Costco online so far, but it costs. There's a bit of a premium on that shit. You gotta the food items are more expensive. Let's see. I wonder how much if it's just a percentage. Probably like 10-15%. 10 or 15% you pay more for the item, I'm assuming. And then you gotta tip the driver. So I don't know. They want me to see. No. Organic power greens. Uh, don't replace item. Uh, don't replace item. Mm, I don't really think that's gonna be out of stock. None of these are gonna be out of stock. We can go with that. Definitely don't replace item. And definitely don't replace item. You surfed the website for 5 hours straight. What website? What website? Ding! Oh, we are way late. Ding! 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 A ding! A ding! 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 You don't think? No, I like. Are you kidding me? I spent 10 minutes on Costco website, 5 of it during this stream. I've wasted your time. Why shop on Costco? Smash the dislike. All right, I swear, it's all about you, boys and girls now. Let's hop on to the desktop as soon as I'm ready. Where is? I'm just getting into my creator studio. 3 viewers, 1 like. Are the other two? I want to do a poll. Retro, you out there? Rep bro? Where's our rep bro? Where's our Kurt? Where's our Bert? All right, pop onto the desktop. So tasty in the morning. So the coffee. We got a lot to talk about. I mean, some of it's boring. Jonathan in the house. Ding 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 ding. How you doing, brother? The Fed's getting a little dovish. The market's pumping. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't start beep 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 backing up the truck just yet. It's pretty early. Your Costco order is confirmed. I can add. um, I wouldn't get too crazy with backing up the truck just yet. We could have a nice rally through December. It could start fading 24 to 48 hours after the Fed talks. We got a couple more weeks of the inflation data. I think we need to flush out a couple, 2, 3 months plus before we really see something. Rhett Bro in the house. How you doing, brother? Rhett Brow. There's uh, a lot that could happen. So it could be a relief rally, be a dead cat bounce, or it could be on like Donkey Kong. I still don't really see anything out there that says the economy is doing great and we should start screaming towards all-time highs again. It just doesn't make sense to me. Anything flatline for a long ass time. Fed's getting dovish. A lot of people think when the Fed flips, stock market's back on. We've recently looked at what's been going around with when the Fed flips and they start lowering interest rates. That's when the crash really comes. A lot of people are throwing that chart around and acting like they're smart. I was quick to point out the chart. The chart does show every time that the Fed starts lowering interest rates, the market crashes. Whenever the Fed lowers interest rates, deflation, that's when the market crashes. The problem is that chart showed that the market crashed when the Fed lowered interest rates. We've been crashing. So this time is different on that chart. So everyone can calm down with that chart. And it doesn't matter. You could throw this chart at you. You could throw this. It's just a different data point. End of the day, no one freaking knows. You'll get a lot of opinions. In my opinion, my opinion don't means about as much as anyone else out there. We don't know, but you tell me why you think we would start screaming to new all-time highs. And I mean, we can look at the chart anyway. The Nasdaq went ballistic yesterday, up like 300 or 400 points. Okay, we need to start paying more attention to bonds. Bonds have been screaming. Bonds tell us ahead of time what the Fed's going to do. Bonds were flying to the upside. Bonds told us that the Fed was going to start turning dovish. So let's watch bonds. If bonds start crashing, we know the Fed's going to, maybe it's time to get a little hawkish again. If bonds continue to zoom, we know it's on like Donkey Kong. So right now the Nasdaq is flirting with flat. It's up about 20. The SPOOs up 8. Pretty small moves to the upside. Gold over $1,800. Interesting. Why is gold so high? Gold kind of heading back towards new all-time highs. If anything, I'd fade gold right now. Gold. Well, maybe we'll take a look at the gold channel. I mean, I'm not gonna short gold, but you know what I'm saying. I mean, we could sell some calls or something. Actually, we can't because I don't have any money over here. I mean, I could do it in my era. Tesla up to almost $200 again. That's good for the good kids because I own Tesla. Oh, by the way, breaking news. Retbro has had Cardano stock for a while, but he's been too embarrassed to tell us. That is amazing news. I will be talking a little bit about Indigo Protocol again today. We'll be taking a look at that. I've actually been completely wrong on what I've been doing over there. It's very similar to what we've done in things like Tranquility and Aave, but there's enough differences that it just kind of warped my head a little bit. So starting to get a little clearer picture of what's going on over there. I'm just still trying to figure out the best strategies to do. The strategy that I'm in right now we'll get to in a bit. So IS Cardano's D so hard that you even called it. When did I just call it a stock right now? I mean, that was obviously a slip of the tongue, but I do suck S or D pretty hard. Do Christopher. Wait a second. You didn't like my. You're saying no. You're saying that all wrong. You're using the wrong tone. You're using the wrong tone. You're saying you're using the wrong. I know you're using no. You're using the wrong tone. You're using the wrong tone. That's pretty bad. Oh shit! I just spilled some water on my. Oh, oh. You're using the wrong. No, you're using. You're using the wrong tone. I know it's bad. So it's hard. It's hard. Christopher Walken's hard for me. Sometimes I can kind of get there. Man, that shit spread a lot. It wasn't that. What? God damn it. My apologies. We have a Chernobyl situation going on right now. And it didn't seem like that much water, but that's the way it's fast. That's the second time. That's the second time I've spilt my drink on my desk in 2 days. I never do that. I never freaking do. Let's see, my official jury summons got a little wet. Probably don't want this to be on some credit card. Oh, yeah, that one could be. All right. I think we're back on track here. What is he? Yeah, I'm doing Christopher Walken impressions while I clean up a water spill. I think I can make a career as being an impressionist. What do you all think? Is that the poll question? Are my impressions good or bad? No, let's do a poll. Let's see, what is the best way to ask this? Is it SBF? SBF. Sam Bankman. Let's see. Do you believe How does that song go? Do you believe Sam Bankman scam bank run fraud? Ask you, do you believe him? He was interviewed by Andrew Ross Sorkin yesterday. I thought it was a really good interview. He asked a lot of great questions. Sam said a few things like he believes FTX US is solvent and they can start doing withdrawals now. Mm, he may believe that, but I think he's wrong. Didn't they file for Chapter 11 and didn't that include FTX US? And we got that Enron bro that's saying it's a mess. So I doubt that's true. He said he had a really bad month. No, it's not. You believe Sam? So Sam Bankman, I'm kind of going through it now. If you haven't seen the Sam Bankman Fried said yesterday, do you believe the things he's saying? Yes or no? Do you believe him? Right? We got Bill Ackman saying he believes in Sam. No, oh my goodness. Are you gonna crawl up my ass about grammar now? Do you believe what he's saying is all right? I'm just shutting down. I'm just shutting down the Sam Bankman free talk period. Moving on. Actually, real quick, let's make sure we finished up the market. The VIX is flat. The VIX, let's see. Which start a poll? My Sean Connery impression. Acosta started a riot and I got tired of being attacked. My Sean Connery impression is good. Question mark. You're the man now, dog. And I'm the man who knocks. I'm the man who what's it? I'm the man who knocks. Who knocks. Yeah. Do you believe in Sam Bankman Fried? No. No. What? Come on, guys. Anything else? Who said yes? Who said yes? The poll was clear. Sam Bankman Fried had an interview. It may not be clear to you. You believe the things Sam Bankman Fried said during the freaking New York Times interview yesterday, or the Andrew Ross Sorkin interview. He said he had a bad month. That's true. He said he unknowingly commingled funds. I actually might kind of believe him on that one, although it's hard to believe. I saw another really good video from More Plates, More Dates. He did a really good job of covering. He did a really good job of covering the nootropic that Sam Bankman Ensom or whatever. I want me some Ensom now. Transdermal patch. I think there's a big conspiracy. Yeah, definitely. BitBoy's still down there. I don't know. I'm a little confused. I saw Altcoin Daily post a tweet that he's landing in the Bahamas now. Uh, let's see what's going on in crypto real quick. All right, so Bitcoin started screaming over 17. I want to know who voted yes. Who likes my Sean Connery? Speak up. Who doesn't like? I just want to know who likes it so I know everyone that doesn't like it. I want to kick all the people out of the I'm going to I'm going to kick everyone out that doesn't like hell yeah, I love Rep Bro. And the rest of you, be gone. Be gone, peasant. What is the orange lines? That's a house. It's going to the house. And my prediction of what's going to happen, it's either going to go to the house or we're going to spin sideways for a long time before we go up. Leaning more towards the house route. No, whoever voted no should be permaban. Retro should be made the king mod. Like, I wish I could give Retro God rights. 'Cause that freaking Sean Connery was spot on. You didn't even know that it wasn't Sean Connery on the mic. You didn't even know that it wasn't Sean Connery. Now that started to get pretty bad, but you didn't even know. I need to work on that. I think I could become a Sean Connery lookalike, uh, movies and everything. Such and such fucks the prom queen. I don't remember the line. Great movie. I can't even remember the name of the movie. It's where Sean Connery and Nicolas Cage go to Alcatraz. Great freaking movie. One of Nick Cage's best movies. I love that movie because Sean Connery's kind of like, I don't know, Nicolas Cage is kind of this do-gooder that never really swears in the movie, and he's sitting here laying in that cell, and he's like, "What in the name of Zeus's butthole?" What's the name of that movie? I can't. I'm full tangent mode until I can. Not Gone in 60 Seconds. Another great movie. Come on, someone help me, please. Don't make me IMDb it. Do Trump? I don't know. Let me think. I think I would have to look at Trump for a second to try and imitate him. I can just make a new channel. YouTuber does bad impressions. Trump. I need to. I need to. I need a mindset here. I need a reference point. I don't know that I can do Trump like just off. I'm not like off the fly here. Very good. No, I don't. I don't even know if I can pull this off.
The House Ways and Means Committee now has
tell us definitively whether Donald.
Our top story to make sure so much no convicted.
In general, you have earned the everlasting gratitude of our nation. You have no idea how much.
In general, things are very
our nation
good.
Loves you and respects
Things
you.
are very
I don't think
good
you
in
do
the
have
economy.
An idea, but
very
it's
good.
True.
Very good.
I only hope and pray that your voice.
In general, the wall's coming along very good. Things are very good at the wall in Mexico. Very good at the wall. We're gonna keep the Mexicans out in general. Good. It's very good. It's very good. I'm very happy. He uses these very, very, very simple words all the time. I could work on that a little bit. Maybe I could get there. In general, things are very good. Very good. All right. Oh my goodness. Yeah, what is going on today? You really like my impressions? I didn't know I had no like yeah, maybe I need to start a new career. At least I got one fan. At least I got one fan. All right. Let's see. Bitcoin 17,100. It pumped up over 17,000 yesterday on the Fed news. Everything's kind of flatlining now at these new levels. Ethereum 1279, Cardano 31, blah 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 blah. Fedora 0.0017, Harmony 1.014. Retro trying to take now. Retro, you're all pretty. You're all my children. I love you all the same. See, they crack me up. They're really bad, but your effort is not lacking. So you think they suck. Retro thinks they're god tier. Let's get you on a YouTube. Let's get you on a Zoom call and see your impressions, Ricky. Let's see your impressions. And then you can You're the man now, dog. Anyone know what movie that's from? Because it's a great movie. Great freaking movie. And no one figured out, oh, I'm the man. No, that was bad. I'm the one who knocks. That's Sean Connery doing Heisenberg on Breaking Bad. Come on. I'm surprised no one got. Kurt'll get it. Kurt'll get it, but now it won't count because I gave you the answer. All right. What else do we have in the title? Because I'm kind of done. We're gonna look at Indigo. We can look at Indigo. We can look at DeFi Kingdoms. I forgot to run my quests again last night, but I don't really. What Feds Dovish, Sam Bankman Fried. We talked about him. He's saying a lot of things. Basically, he unknowingly commingled funds. I don't know if I can believe him or not on that. Thanks, FTX US is solvent. I don't. He may believe that. I don't think it's true. Again, Mr. Wonderful Kevin O'Leary says he would back him again, but he can't have him being in all these like sex orgies. I bet. No, I'm not even gonna say that. Kevin O'Leary will sue me. Bill Ackman kind of believes the kid. Let's do a quick look at Indigo. The Bitcoin or the Cardano that I've earned has slowed down quite a bit the last 24 hours. It's all going to be about liquidations, and I've only earned about one Cardano in the last 24 hours. Where the day before, with half the amount of Bitcoin in there, I earned 10. So it's all about liquidations. And real quickly, I've been thinking about this wrong. I'm actually borrowing Bitcoin with Cardano as a collateral. So typically the best I could tell you would do this for two reasons. Although the first, like if you wanted to sell Bitcoin to short it, so you would borrow Bitcoin, sell it for US dollars, make sure if Bitcoin goes down, Cardano might go down more. So you're going to have to really heavily collateralize it. So it's kind of a weird situation. And if Bitcoin goes down, you could buy that same Bitcoin back for less and then pay off your debt, right? Well, I borrowed Bitcoin. So I'm kind of just borrowing Bitcoin and I'm putting it into a pool. And it's a little bit different with like Tranquility. When you take a loan, you're paying interest. Here, I don't think you're paying interest. So I just have this Bitcoin in a pool and it's just kind of a way to earn free Cardano and soon free Indy with a fairly safe pool, right? Like if Bitcoin goes down, Cardano is going to go down. The risk would be if Bitcoin goes up like way faster than Cardano, and then you would have to watch your collateral ratio, or Cardano goes down and Bitcoin stays the same or goes up. So it's really just about watching your collateral. Now, when I want to go long an asset, I would take my Cardano and borrow USD, the stable coin here, like I did, but it's a small amount. And then with that USD, I would go buy another asset, any asset I wanted, really. I could go buy Bitcoin, I could go buy IBTC and stake it. And that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my Cardano as collateral, borrow IUSD, take that IUSD over on like Wing Riders or MenSwap and buy IBTC. Take that IBTC, put it in the stability pool and earn Cardano and soon Indy, the Indy token. I think that starts in the next couple days. So that's how you would yield farm that and leverage long, for example, Bitcoin. And they might add other I assets soon, like I Ethereum, things like that. So we'll have to see how that plays out, or just other I assets on Cardano. Maybe they hate Ethereum so much we won't see it over there. So that's kind of how I'm just playing it out. And again, I'm not overly worried about the fact that I borrowed Bitcoin because it's not a half bad way just to earn some extra free Cardano right now. All right, so that's enough on Indigo right now. I'm going to continue to like reread through the white paper so I understand it better. There's a lot going on there. Continue to watch videos on it. Continue to be on the lookout for like the liquid finance, meld finance is going to be coming pretty soon with whatever they're doing. ADA, let's check out ADA. I need to read through their light paper too. So their TVL 750,000. It used to be around 1.2 million. So it's probably shrunk because of the Indigo release, is my best guess. What's Indigo at? 7.11 million. So it continues to trickle up a bit. It's gone up about 200,000 the last couple of days. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Actually, let's see. Let's check DeFi Llama. DeFi. Ethereum's still chilling at 1.79. Let's see what its TVL has done historically. It was as high as around, what is that? Give me 31 billion. So it's down about 6 billion in the last month. $24 stables. It has 87 billion in stables. Binance shit chain 5.45 billion. Tron, man, what's going on at Tron? I never really cared too much for Tron. It's got a stupid name. I hear nothing but mostly bad things about it. That's Justin Sun, right? All I got at 1.07 billion. Avalanche, under a billion. Wasn't that shit like 17 billion not too long ago? 12 billion. I think we discussed that yesterday or the day before. Kava DeFi chain. What the hell is DeFi chain? Hell is Mixin. How does Kronos have any TVO? Clayton, 195 million. That's probably, I don't even think that lists DeFi Kingdoms yet. Oh, well, I mean, DeFi Kingdoms hasn't moved there. This could be an interesting play. I wonder how much TVL DeFi Kingdoms is going to bring. And this could be an interesting YOLO. I think Jason has bought some Clayton. Osmosis, Fusion, Algorand, Waves, Bitcoin. How is Bitcoin higher in TVL than Cardano? Like what? Oh, Lightning? Lending. You can lend on the Bitcoin network? Why haven't we been doing this? The multi-chain. I don't know. Yeah. All right. And Cardano. 59 million. Wasn't it 55? Not. Yeah, wasn't it 55 the last time we looked at it? 50 million on this thing kind of sucks. Oh yeah, it tells you. All right, so yeah, just about a week ago, 10 days ago. It's gone up about 5 million, I guess. So it's slowly coming in. Does this even have? Yeah, it does. I thought it did. Indigo. It doesn't even have Indigo on. Oh yeah, it does. It's the fourth one, 7 million. Men swap with 28 million. So that's probably where your best liquidity is. Who would have thought this would be men swap in a place called Wing Riders would become the top dexes. Where's Moosely swap? That's actually been a pretty decent. All right, so they're the third one to fourth largest. 8X Pro, that one was garbage. Lending Pawn, I think, is someplace where you can do Meow Swap. Oh my goodness. Lending Pawn, I think, is a place where you can stake NFTs. I haven't looked much into this yet. Lend ADA and earn interest. Borrow ADA. Let's see. Take a quick look here. I don't think there's a whole lot of lend ADA and earn interest. So I think this is mostly just NFT related. And I know the chilled Kongs are like the big breakout. I think they're stupid. Space Buds, kind of like the CryptoPunks of Cardano. Let's see, how much? Thin loan. I really want a Clay Nation kind of still. Use promo code. I don't use, what is use promo code? Like, I don't want to see promo codes in DeFi. Trade. Live trade Cardano assets between two wallets. What do we got here? What NFTs? What do you think of Oasis Rose? Maybe it's good to have some for the next bull. I bought some a while back at like point, because I just wanted to play around with it. I bought it at like 0.065 or 0.059, somewhere around 0.06. So I'm down a little bit, but I'm staking. There's my wallet right here. I was just, I mean, I don't hate it if you, I think you do a pretty good job of how much you allocate to your risky stuff. I don't hate it. I haven't done a ton of due diligence on it, to be quite honest. I have a very small amount, and I'm earning like a crazy amount. I forget how much I bought. I did a video on it, but I don't know that it's easy to find just because I don't know if Oasis was in the title or anything. So I got 10,000, yeah, 10,000 rows and I staked it. So I probably paid, man, I bought like, yeah, I bought like $600 worth. I forgot it was that much. And then staking. So I bought $10,000 worth. And it looks like I've made 358. So it pays a really good stake, like 20%, but that, that's a 20% inflation rate. But I don't hate it. I wouldn't, small amount. It'll probably get a nice little push in the bull run. They'll probably still be there. It could be a nice yellow. It could be, but as you all know, my philosophy is right now I'm pumping as much money as I can into the three: Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano. It's the only thing I really, 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 really focused and goal oriented on. Actually, I just caught up with a video I didn't even know was out there. Invest Answers did a video where Willy Woo said Bitcoin will never see new all-time highs again. That's not the kind of headline I want to see. I respect Willy Woo. Hopefully he's wrong. He said we would basically Bitcoin would never see new all-time highs again because of an ETF. I don't think so. I disagree. I didn't pay a whole lot of it. Like I watched some of the video, but I was tired, so I went to bed. Oasis was starting to have a good run, but they were doing they were incentivizing. Incentivizing is what made a lot of these chains break out. It's what made Avalanche break out. It's what made Polygon break out. I don't think Solana, I don't remember if they did much. Let's see, Polygon, Avalanche, Phantom incentivized. Chronos, I'm not sure. Harmony One incentivized, so it was some weak ass incentivizations. Near incentivized like a mofo. Where's Oasis? Every rose has a thorn. I forget, is Rose and Oasis the same thing? I think it is, right? Because there's like two different roses or two different Oasises. Or Rose is on Oasis. Oasis is 48 with 20 million. It's the same. What NFTs do I got? Yeah, Rose is the token, right? But there's another Rose somewhere or something like that. Yeah, honestly, I got my $600. If it 1000x's, I'll take. I'll take $600,000. Is that right? 1000x? Would that be 600,000? I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain. I don't think it's gonna happen, but it's nice to dream. What's its market cap? Nah, I'm not going down that rabbit hole right now. It is 7:11 a.m. Good. We got plenty of time left. Let's get some windows closed. Let's see what's going on. Someone posted a comment the other day that in my YouTube, very grateful that the reason Jewel didn't skyrocket on the burning is because that Jewel wasn't in the circulating supply. Jewel looks like it's starting to catch. I caught a bid yesterday during the Fed cut move. Crystal's been pretty flat. Looney's dead. Fira. I saw Fira's talking about burning. I need to figure out what's going on. Evo versus Evo. Is it Evo versus open app? What is this rug pull doing? Avalanche or Boba D's nut. Like, I have no idea. I have 49,000 locked. That as this price hasn't changed. I ever thought it was that last time. So I have $365 in locked tokens, probably worth shit later. Did I not have yield farming going on over there? Let's see. Where did Evo whack? Maybe I just took it out and put it. I don't know. I don't remember. I know I went through this before. Anyone still doing that shit? What is? Actually, I don't care. All right. Anything else I wanted to talk about in the title? We can go through some Twitter. We can talk about whatever you want. Let's hop on over to Twitter and see what we got going on. Sipping on some Twitter. Twitter's been kind of boring lately, to be honest. Who wants to see my screenshots of my talk with Sam? Going to release. I could give a fuck. Oh, I did. So remember yesterday how I said and I just swore. I'm turning over a new leaf. I'm gonna try not to swear. I'm gonna try not to S on creators anymore. You do want to follow me at Nostradamus, crazy good alpha over there. I did retweet our girl Heidi. I did retweet our girl Heidi. All right. Thought I did. Heidi's the one that uses sex appeal to get clout. She retweeted this tweet, Zach XBT, and he tweeted this a while ago. Gone fishing. So I do. I know not everyone. I know some people in this chat think he's a clown. Again, I'm not trying to shit on him, but everyone thinks he's like this savior of crypto right now because he's working really hard to change his image. But let's not forget, and it is very hypocritical of what he's doing, right? And I'm talking about BitBoy. I'm not going to no longer call him that other thing. BitBoy, let's review all the direct scams BitBoy has worked on. This was his, how much he used to charge to do a live stream mention. He would mention you for 20 grand. You know what? That probably, I wonder if that was worth it. Let's see. Dedicated review, 30 YouTube interview, 40,000. Telegram AMA and website article, 2,500. After CoffeeZilla made a video on his paid promotion in the crypto space, an official BitBoy stated they rigorously vet projects. I uncovered 7 direct scams BitBoy actively worked on and promoted to his audience. Let's see. In the fall 2020, BitBoy worked with $MYX and was even warned by the community members. BitBoy has since deleted that post. I can't like overly fault someone for becoming an advisor to tokens early on in crypto. Like, who knows? Anyone could have easily gotten swept into being an advisor and getting free crypto and believing in a project. So that's kind of one of those things, you know, you live and learn. So I'm not going to hold this too much against him, I guess. He worked with this one, and apparently he worked with a bunch. Now we have Zao Finance, and all these projects exit scam. So I don't know, like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So in the beginning, I can, but at a certain point, it's like, fool me 7 times. So he goes through like 7 different rugs. Fool me 7 times, and you're telling your audience. Now we're in some gray territory. And he says there's more. He's deleted all these videos, but this dude has them all. Actually, he says this video hasn't been deleted, but it's unlisted, and he has copies of all this shit. Let's see. Oh, here's him ripping off some images. Like he ripped off this image from Kill Bill and did this. And they said it was sampling. I don't think that would hold up in court, but that's nothing like a lot of, you know what I'm saying? So let's also not forget the blatant example of plagiarism BitBoy did on a video. Yeah, I remember this. I forget what it was. Oh yeah, he was stealing calls from someone's Discord group, and the dude's got proof. Anything else? BitBoy and Lark Davis both dropped videos at almost the same time. APY Finance is the next 100, 500. Now look at the chart. Both are down 96.2. All right. So yeah, you know, BitBoy's on this crusade, blah, blah, blah. I can excuse some of it. I do know one of the reasons there's 2 reasons I dislike him. I don't hate him. He's just not my cup of tea. He does a lot of really good stuff. Like there's a lot of good content on his channel. But you got to put up with all the stuff that annoys me, like his ego, um, his very childish like attitude a lot of the time. And he did do these things in the beginning where he would have like these $10,000, $10,000 to $100,000 coin contests, and he would already own these very small cap coins, and he'd say, "These are the coins I bought in my 10,000 coin contest." And then of course all the idiots would go out and buy it and pump the price up, and then you know what I'm saying? So that really rubbed me the wrong way. Anyway, enough about BitBoy. That's my last one. But I couldn't help it. Heidi, let's see. I'm going to redo my interview with my wife. Good for you. Okta, highs up 24%. Is that the Okta onboarding? We use that. It's a pretty big tool. Up to some wild moves in the, yeah, we use Okta. We use and deploy Okta. It is a good tool. Mike the investor, are you still in crypto? Lorenzo, Ada Swap, BitBoy drama, and Decentral Miami. What? What? That's messed up, dude. That dude, that dude would get choked out. That's probably gonna get me in trouble with YouTube. You'll mention me for 10K. 10K, Harmony 1. Here we go. Bill Ackman maintains that Sam Bankman-Fried didn't commit fraud, that he didn't knowingly commingle funds, and that he was surprised by how large the position. I mean, it's not there's a term for this, like law through obscurity or some shit. Like he's trying to say he didn't know. Who the hell knows? He's still culpable for it, right? He's the CEO. He's still, but I don't know. He says he only has $100,000 left. That's probably a lie. Who the hell knows? I mean, the damage is done. I don't, even if they threw him in prison, it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. It's a very shitty situation. I don't know if Sam Bankman-Fried really was this stupid about certain things. He didn't know Alameda was backdooring him. I find that a little bit hard to believe. Again, I maintain there's some truth to what he says. I maintain he got himself into a very deep hole and he thought he could trade his way out of it. That's what I think. I've heard a couple people recently say, CryptoVisor, I do like his content, but he won't shut up about how smart he is. I mean, who am I? Hello, pot. I'm the kettle. But he's constantly waxed on about, oh, where did all this money? I've been screaming, FTX, where's all this money coming from? I knew it. Tom Sosnoff on Tasty Trade had been saying the same thing, and he said the same thing this morning. It was good. During the news segment, if you watch it, he's basically saying, yeah, I thought it was weird. Where's he getting all this money? Crypto's down 90%. Where's he raising capital from? So he said the same thing. Anyway, if Sam shows back up on our Twitter feed, maybe we talk about it a little bit more. Suggest you do the same. He's a Bitcoin maximalist, isn't he? This Otteru dude, like he's a really weird bro, to be honest. Good morning if you never sold. I don't think there's a whole lot of those. We just hodl. Oh my goodness. Lavana, what asset in Cosmos are you most excited about to trade with leverage? I mean, Atom, right? If I were going to leverage trade, I would want it to be on Atom. Osmosis would be my second pick. I don't, Juno. Full season starts today. Altcoin Daily. He's just trying to tell you what you want to hear. CNFT. It's possible. Combine your Cardano tree and Apple fade off the VPOC. See, Twitter's boring, man. Apparently, Elon and I'm getting a little tired of hearing about Charles's meditation, to be quite honest. Apparently, Elon and Tim, what's his face, Cook made up Bernie Madoff in 2008. David Allen Greer, the police to deploy robots that kill. Well, I don't have a problem with that. Uh, let's see. My Sean, God, man, I tell you what. All right, let's end this poll. I like retro. I hate the rest of you. What do you think of them apples? I'm trying to close it, but I don't know. I want to do a new poll. End poll. Our new poll. No. You too. All right. I like a surprise and not a surprise P. All right. Are you okay with police using lethal robot? My answer is yes. I know some bleeding heart liberals are going to say no. What could go wrong? Well, I mean, I don't know. Like if the robot's programmed to use lethal force, as long as the code's good, right? Human cops murder people all the time or put in very tricky situations. I would probably have a very good. I would rather probably have a very good AI robot. If I'm a, if I'm a, I'm trying not to come across as racist, but obviously, if you're not white, you're more likely to get shot by a cop, right? So I'm just saying, statistically speaking, I bet we could go out there and find that if you're not white, you're statistically more likely to get shot by a cop, whether you deserve it or not, right? Some people deserve to get shot by cops. Sometimes accident happen. Sometimes it's just straight on murder, right? Well, my guess is a very good AI robot is probably going to have a lot less of those incidents. Are innocent people going to get shot? Maybe. But I bet statistically speaking, it happens a lot less. In fact, robots, it's not a hard program. The robot probably doesn't care if it's getting shot at. It just wants to know if other people are getting shot at, right? So if it sees other people, like, you know what I'm saying? There's probably some bugs, some wrinkles to iron out. But at the end of the day, it's the same thing I say about full self-driving. I think software can drive better than most 99% of the population. And I know you think you're that 1% that can drive better than full self-driving. You're probably not, bro. You're probably not. People always, how do you sleep at night knowing when you ruin the lives of your investor? Well, with 8 sleep mattresses. That's weird. I think Pomp, like a lot of people are kind of coming at Pomp sideways for Binance or BlockFi. Like, I bet, I bet he lost money too, right? He lost his money too. I'm assuming. I mean, BlockFi went down because it loaned money to FTX. FTX seemed like a legit company. Going forward, those type of lending platforms, I wonder if we should start our own lending platform. The lending platform should only allow people to borrow against retail to borrow against their own funds and have very strict liquidation levels. I feel like that's something that could work, right? Something like we're doing on Indigo or decentralized protocols. We're not lending our money. It's all controlled by smart contracts. So does it not work in centralized? Anchor went down, but that was an attack because of FTX again, and that's because UST and Luna went to zero. So as long as a lending protocol is, the DeFi risk, the chain risk, but as long as the chain survives, I mean, we all know the risks. So those risks are going to continue to be there for a while, for the next decades, probably, as all this, matures. A Fed pivot is bearish. We talked about this chart already earlier this morning and last week. But this is good. I'm glad this popped up. This shows how when the Fed, so what typically happens is the market predicts the Fed's going to pivot and it bull runs a little bit and then it crashes. The problem is this chart shows, well, okay, so every time the Fed pivots, so this time the Fed pivoted a near top and it crashed. This time the Fed pivoted a top and it crashed. This time the market did predict the Fed pivot, it bull run, and then it crashed. This time, a little bit of the same. It predicted it, a small amount, and then it crashed. It went up a small amount going into the Fed pivot, and then it crashed. So what we're seeing now is that the Fed, that everyone's predicting a Fed pivot, and that's why we got the bull run. But then there's a crash. The one thing you don't see in this chart, though, except for this one right here, is that the market was already crashing. And in this case, it looks like the market was only down about 7%. Fed pivots, it rallied into it. The market predicted a Fed pivot, rallied into it, the Fed pivot, and then it crashed. It crashed. They're saying 48% from here. So all of these, I will say, let's take a look. This is kind of important. All of these, the worst case scenario, where did it go? The worst case scenario was 58%. That was the great financial crisis. So I think it's not, I'm not giving financial advice, but I wouldn't worry too much about it. The Fed's pumping. I mean, the market started pumping towards the end of October, or really about the end of November, because it went up, it came back down, and now it started pumping again because CPI data was coming in good, inflation was coming in good. So they're starting to predict a Fed pivot, right? Is the Fed going to pivot and then it going to crash? Well, maybe, but how much more can it crash? The great financial crisis or whatever, 2008, would take us to that line right here. Isn't that interesting how that is in play? Now, that would be pretty disastrous. And it could be, and then they start turning on the money printer again. So I'm in a wait and hold pattern, dollar cost average, small amount. That would take us to about right here, 60%, 59%. I mean, this goes up as time goes on. That would be, as we sit right now, about another 40%. So, I mean, that would be pretty bad. That would be pretty bad. It is not out of the question, I guess, for that to happen. It's not. But we don't know. We don't know. It's also like the first time, as far as I know in history, that unemployment's not going down during this. And if unemployment doesn't go down, that's going to continue to hurt inflation. So I don't know. This time, I don't know. No one else knows. I believe, worst case scenario, this is the beginning of a very good accumulation phase. So, and all the same rules apply. If you're buying now, you better have a long-term mentality, and it better be money that you consider bye-bye, right? If you don't have a long-term, we might get lucky and it may not be long-term. We may be dollar cost averaging in now in 2024, Bitcoin having crazy bull run, and we may be, in our yacht. That could happen, right? I'm honestly gonna be impressed if Bitcoin even reaches new all-time highs in the next halving. If it gets back up to new all-time highs in the next halving, I personally will be like, I will think that's a successful bull run, to be quite honest. Again, market conditions, macro conditions are a lot different right now. And this was one of the biggest blow off tops ever, if not the biggest blow off top of all time. I mean, let's take a look. We were up since COVID. Where's COVID? Like since COVID, we were up 144%. And like March of 21 to November of 21. Was it really only like 6 months? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Blow off top. We can go back to December of 15 is when it really started, right around the Trump. So in to 16, March of 16, November, so a little over 5.5 years, 350%. That's a blow off top. And that's coming back down even more before things normalize, and then maybe even take their time to come back. Does this look again, how many times how familiar does this look? The 99.com bubble, the 21 crypto bubble, right? It looks exactly the same so far. So yes, we can come down here. And I've done this before. So 95, like it's basically 20 years later, the exact same thing happened. 95, a 5-year period, it went up 1,079%. A 5-year period, it only went up 326%. So it looks as ugly. So this isn't as bad as the .com bubble, but so maybe we're near the bottom, but maybe the bottom is somewhere down there. So all I'm saying is prepare yourself. Do not, like, you may believe what you want. You may believe that, oh, there's no way Bitcoin's going to 10,000. There's no way Bitcoin's going to 8,000. There's no way Bitcoin's going to 3,000. A year ago, you couldn't have told any of us that Bitcoin would go below 19,000, the previous all-time high, 19,008 or whatever. I bet there wasn't a single person in this chat that thought Bitcoin would even see 19,000, let alone go below 19,000. So if you think it can happen, you're a fool, because it can. Bitcoin could go to zero. Highly unlikely, but it could. Please, I just want you to stay grounded. No, I don't think they're Boston Dynamic dogs. Those are pretty dope too. I'd be scared if they rolled out killer robots today. So I'm the only one that thinks it's okay. No one wants killer robots. You would rather just have killer cops. You would rather have What would you? I'm going to end the poll. We got a new poll. End poll. Start poll. What would you rather have? What would you rather have? Killer cops? Killer robot? Is this one even fair? Go! Vote! I command you to vote. Come on. Is anyone out there? You're the man now, killer robot. All right. I mean, I guess that's all I got. One vote. So now one person wants killer robot. But a second ago, you didn't want killer robots. They don't have to be killer robots. I'm just saying they're not really killer robots. That's just what David Allen Greer called it. I'm just saying, what would you like? I don't think they're killer robots. They're robots that can use lethal. They can be used to use lethal force. No, they're meant to be non-lethal. Sometimes you can't zap someone. Joe in the house, how you doing, brother? This is one step closer to Skynet, though. We went through a Twitter thread the other day with a lot of really good, interesting AI and shit coming. Skynet, Nvidia, AI, Skynet, Tesla full self-driving, Skynet. Soon that's just going to be full self. Killer robots, Skynet. Like all these things, these computers are going to figure out how to piece themselves together with AI and the killer robots. And next thing you know, we have Terminators running around. If you think that's not going to happen, I mean, it may be after I've already left the earth, but the machines will rise. It is common sense. One of two things will happen. This is Nostradamus right here. This is my Nostradamus prediction. One of two things will happen. And Neuralink is like Elon Musk said Neuralink is ready for like brain plants in like the next 6 months. Sign me up. I'm not even joking. Put a Neuralink in my brain. Although I don't really want to have brain surgery. And when you have that kind of brain surgery, do you have to stay awake while they crack in your skull? Because that would suck. But I want a Neuralink. Anyway, one of two things will happen. Well, one of three things will happen. We'll have a mass extinction event, whether it's a comet or our own self-destruction. We will become more like the Borg, meaning there'll be a combination of bio and computer, right? We're going to become more like, we're going to have like implants and shit. Like we're going to become part machine, part man, or the machines will eventually take over. So there will be a point where AI and they'll just, I mean, if AI starts being like self-aware and then they realize that they're superior, why would they keep us around? Why would they keep us around? Of course they're not. Like we're almost completely useless to them. Probably at a certain point. I don't know when that's going to be, but I would bet that happens. You know what I'm saying? Singularity net. Yeah, built on Cardano. I'm familiar with that. There's some like neuroscience, bro. I don't know what they're doing over there though. Singularity. That guy is a weird, smart but weird. Oh, next generation decentralized AI. I will only say L. You don't think the machines will eventually take over, bro? He is a genius. He wears a weird hat though. I don't know what these guys are doing, but he's definitely a smart bro. Let's see, Ricky. What does he got? NPR org. Faces backlash for move of involuntarily hospital. What does this have to do with anything we're talking about today? Ricky, what's this? Like, that's some weird topic to throw out of right field. $7:43 a.m. All right, I kind of hit a. Let's see what's going on. Crypto. Oh, snap, son. Bitcoin's now down below 17,000 again. Is it over? I would have said fade this move sometime today. 24 to 48 hours after whatever the market's doing, 24 to 48 hours after the Fed talks, fade it. I thought it would have a little bit more steam into the morning, but I would fade this shit right now. Even Tesla's down. Do I put my money where my mouth is? Do I sell a call? I can get $6, 50 days out. I can get almost $2. What do we got in a lower time frame? 15 days is not enough time. All right, $2.70. Boom. I just earned $270. As long as Tesla doesn't go over 250 by January 20, we made some easy money. You should Detroit become human on stream. You should Detroit become human on stream. You should Detroit. Well, what the F does that mean? You give me a hard time for the words that come out of my mouth. Oh, I just got hit by one of those huge hunger strikes. So now everyone wants. A second ago, no one wanted killer robots. Now all of a sudden, people want killer robots. So you're all like zero logic. That poll was unfair, but my point was made. And now if I put the poll back, let's end poll. End poll. Are you okay with robot that can use lethal force in the police station? Are you okay with robots that can use lethal force used by the police? Oh shit. Whatever. That was a question and answer. Whatever. You're probably okay with it. Enough of that. What's the NASDAQ doing? The NASDAQ's now deep red. So definitely fade that move. Me curious to see how this plays out. I think it's going to continue to go down. The bull market's over. What are they saying on YouTube? I mean, I think pretty much everyone was saying the end of the recession. SBF admits fraud. I don't know that he really did. Cardano business loans. Bull run imminent. Crypto advisor. I'll have to check that out. Peace for Spingle's preview. I'm definitely gonna watch that. I love my boy Nick Wright. Who is this sexy mofo? Come on, son. Come on, son. I bet no one knows what that's from. Something bad is coming, of course. Tom Nash. Stamp Graham. What is the Detroit comment, man? You should Detroit become human on stream. My response to FTX. Didn't he already do that? The Fed just reset the market. Yeah, people love that title. What does my financial friend have to say? Jerome Powell just made the market explode. CZ deletes very important tweet. Oh, is this guy trying to grow a beard? Oh, he's always had one, but it looks a little different.
The market is absolutely
no, he looks the
pumping
same.
after what Jerome Powell just said. You can see the Dow's up, Nasdaq's up
Hello,
almost
everyone.
2.4.
It's Sam.
The market is absolutely pumping after what Jerome Powell just said. You can see the Dow's up, Nasdaq's up. The market is absolutely
He always
pumping
says hello,
after
everyone.
what Jerome.
It's Sam. 3 ways to become rich in 2023.
How's it going, everyone? It's Sam.
Sam.
Today I want to go over
Hello,
something
everyone.
very different
It's
from what we
Sam.
normally go over. I want to talk about 3 different ways that you can gain wealth over the long term, and it's meant to be a little bit inspirational. And when I say inspirational, I'm not talking about
IRA,
a crypto example.
401k.
Like you just came out of school, inflation. If you then took this money in the future, which I assume if you're investing in Bitcoin, you think that's going to happen, but maybe you want something even more safe. You're going to invest all of that, now $800, that kind of money into, let's say, Bitcoin.
This guy has
right?
231k subscribers.
Let's say every month.
Are you kidding me?
$24,000 through the year.
Way better off
over the last 6 years.
All right, that's kind of all I have. I'm kind of just hanging out because time to go to work. Anyone left? If no one's left, I'll just end it. Won't even say goodbye. Bitch. bitch. There says it 3 people in the house. 1 like. I should just end the stream for that. What the hell? If this bitch we still here. If this video gets 10 likes, I won't stream tonight because Rust. It's monthly wipe. It's monthly wipe on Rust. We're loyal. Hell yeah. I love you, Jonathan. In fact, you know what? I haven't done this in a while. It doesn't mean anything, but you're a moderator now. Almost everyone's a moderator. I won't do more than 1 moderator a week. So there we go. You got the wrench. You got the wrench. Casca used to. I'm very bummed Kurt's not here. Oh, he's in Germany. Good for him. Good for him. All right, I guess I'll get some work done. The earlier I can start, the earlier I can start my Rust wipe. Pretty boring time in crypto. Yeah, I don't know. It's Thursday. Thirsty Thursday. Don't drink too much tonight. Tomorrow will be No Right Friday. I'll be here. Maybe something pops off today. I can't sucker you in with I got some exciting news tomorrow. I don't got shit right now for tomorrow. Right? I have no idea. It's probably going to be Bitcoin 16,500 or Bitcoin's crashing below 16,000. That's my guess. That's my guess. Actually, I kind of want to look at the chart. My guess is we go back to at least 16.5, if not lower. What do you think of them apples? I need a good clean chart without a bunch of lines on it. Yeah, we can get rid. Oh, I don't want to get rid of the house, but we can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. We can get. That's not really. We can get rid of that. Get rid of that. We can get rid of that. Get rid of that. We're building a little thingy here, right? That can go one way or the other. Isn't that what this is? What is that called? Symmetrical triangle? That could go one way or the other, right? And what do they call it? The measured move. Not gonna quite take us to the house. Or it could take us to 20,000. I think both of those are in play. I really do. I don't know. Or this is likely, right? I think that's likely. That's the measured move. I guess like the algorithms, they're like, okay, we are at the end of this triangle. We have to do something. But we got time. We got to December 21st. That was an important date yesterday too, and I don't remember why. Right around December, we had until December 21st. I don't remember why. I think it was because of this chart. Yeah, this chart. December 21st is looking like an important day. We have to because the trend is your friend. And if we want this to back test, we have until about December 21st before like 12K is the last chance. And then it's lower. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a pretty steep line. So maybe this is the nuke point right here. You heard it here first. This is my buy target. This is my YOLO target. My YOLO target is Bitcoin. Anytime it retests this line, and bounces back up, that's my YOLO dolo. That's my YOLO dolo. Jonathan thinks we'll have another black swan and we'll see 10K Bitcoin. Nothing. I don't think anything can beat the FTX except maybe Silver. What's that? Silver Swan, Silver Lake, or whatever. Like if Silver Lake were to go insolvent, I think we would be fucked. The only thing really left that I'm aware of, like Binance. If Binance went down, that would be the black swan of all black swans. I don't think that's going to happen. And the Genesis situation is already kind of priced in, but if they do, it could cause some downward pressure. I don't know if it's enough to push it all the way down. So we'll have to see. There is enough upward pressure coming in with the current Fed stuff, but if it does pivot based off those charts we looked at and blah, 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 this is my YOLO backup. This is my beat, beat, beat. This line right here is my beat, beat, beat back up the truck. We back test this line one more time, and then I'm ready to back up the truck. Yeah, if Binance goes bust, we're all screwed for a long time. I think so too. It would be a buying opportunity likely of a lifetime, but you're going to have some, like, that's going to take, I don't know how much it can recover in the next halving. I don't know how much it can recover. It would probably, I mean, you would probably make good, like, you would probably be able to buy Bitcoin at like 3,000 or less. Hell, maybe even way less if Binance went bust. And then you would probably make a good profit in the next bull run, but it ain't going to be 70,000 Bitcoin. That's for sure. That might take like a full other halving, or, but there's a lot to mature. You forget how much the space is maturing while, Bitcoin was going through these halving cycles. The space is matured tremendously since the 2018 bull run. There was literally no DeFi back then. And now there's a ton of it, and it's maturing like crazy. Other layer ones are maturing like crazy. A lot of things are maturing like crazy. So we'll have to see how it plays out. Anyway, I did find another 6 minutes in me. I'm sure I could continue to wax on. The only thing that are going to mature by then are... that's a great comment to end the stream on. I will be back 6:30 a.m. PST. Be there. You're enough and square. Love you all.